Do you suffer from an eating disorder? Just having a bad day and not sure how to deal with it? Well, in this episode, I go over with my head trainer who lost over 80 pounds and who actually suffers from an eating disorder what you need to do when you're having a bad day. Check it out. You'll love the advice.
People with eating disorders and they beat themselves up and so bad when it comes to the bad days. So Brianna, how do you deal with a bad day? How does that what happens? Because like you said, you're not perfect and they happen to all of us, but someone who has struggled with this, how do you deal with having a bad day right now?
Um, Having a bad day. Sometimes I just need a break. Sometimes I need a break from logging. It doesn't really last more than 3 to 4 days, but sometimes I just need a little break. I'll keep myself on track. Not that I know that for sure, but I'll keep myself in check for 4 days and let your body and mind feel what it wants to feel. Sometimes you just need a break just to take a step back and say, okay, there's a lot of emotions going on. Let's just have them process. Um, I try my best and not to overeat. Whenever I feel the need or urge to eat something, super crazy, or after I ate, if I want to eat something else and I already had dinner and I want like a second dinner or something, I'll get busy. I'll run in the shower or something before I could start eating again, or I'll run out the door and go to the gym. Just something to keep myself busy. Um, a busy mind is the best thing for you in times like that. I don't think personally isolation is good when you're in days like that. You're just going to think a lot. You have a lot of thoughts going on. Some of them, most of the time, are irrational. So alone time, yes, is great. But in times like that, it's best to, be surrounded by people, do other things, take a walk at the beach, do something else, do something that doesn't include going out with your friends, because then there's food there, stuff like that. And on bad days that could get a little out of control. So I just do stuff outside in areas that don't have food around that I can just snag and go.
Yeah, and listening to you and listening to this, it seems like you're hyper aware of how you're always feeling. It's like it's something that you pay attention to. Like, okay, I'm feeling this way today. Like you're hyper aware of it. But how do you end up not letting that overcome you and getting back on track when you have like went over? So listen, you lost a lot of weight. 80 pounds is a lot of weight. Like you are a completely different person from when I first met you to today. Like completely different. Like even the way you speak is totally different. So you being very hyper aware of your feelings constantly. How do you get back? How do you not let yourself have more than those? You kind of get what I'm asking you, right? Like, how do you get back on track when you just had bad days?
Because even when I have really bad days now, I just think of it as, I'll go through my pictures. I have loads of transformation pictures in an album that I just look at and I look at and I look at. A few months ago, I did have a little bit of a bad few days. I was very bloated and I looked at myself in the mirror compared to how I looked over summer. And I was like, wow, I need to get on track. Like, what am I doing? I just realized how hard I worked to get to where I am. And am I going to let a slip up, a bad day turn into 18 months of hard work and just throw that away? Like, I can't do that. I worked so hard to get here that I can't fall back.
Remember, 70% of your results will come from what you eat. Nutrition is the foundation for your success, and small changes can make a big difference. Our nutrition coaching program is designed to provide you with personalized support and guidance to reach your goals faster, regardless of where you live. If you're interested in taking your nutrition to the next level, click the link to find out more.